In response to Donald Trump's proposed Muslim travel ban, the UN is voicing concern about anti-Muslim rhetoric in the U.S. presidential campaign. Officials at the UN Refugee Agency have warned that some comments could threaten the resettlement of Syrian refugees and other victims of war. Lilin Tan reports.
The United Nations warns that inflammatory comments such as U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump's call to block Muslims from entering the United States could derail a key resettlement program. The U.S. is the largest resettlement country in the world. The UN Refugee Agency says stopping immigrants and refugees now would be the wrong time because this is when help is needed most.
And we are concerned that the rhetoric that is being used in the election campaign is putting an incredibly important resettlement program at risk that is meant for the most vulnerable people, the victims of the wars that the world is unable to stop.
The resettlement program is nothing new for the United States. Since 1975, the U.S. has resettled more than 3 million refugees. The issue has generated a political firestorm now, at a time when global fears about terrorism are growing. The UN Refugee Agency says that its resettlement program with the U.S. is already rigorous, including a robust security screening process and involving agencies within the U.S. Departments of State, Health and Human Services, and Homeland Security.
This is the most scrutinized population coming into the United States. It takes 2 years to go through all of the screening steps with the different agencies in the U.S. system before being admitted to the United States.
The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Antonio Guterres, said those who refuse to accept Syrians because they are Muslims are fueling ISIL and other groups, giving them a strong argument to exploit Western fears, while also bolstering terrorist groups' ability to recruit new members. Lilin Tan, CCTV, New York.